Welcome to another edition of MTG Openings. Today we're going to be opening Commander 2014 product. This is the blue Peer Through Time deck. Each one of these new Commander products comes with a new Planeswalker, and they give you a big version for the outside, and you can use it, I guess, in the game if you like also. This one is Teferi Temporal Archmage. And let me dig right in here. For anyone who's unfamiliar with Commander, or EDH as I will probably be calling it through this video, it is a format where you pick one card as your general. It's usually a legendary creature, but with these new ones you can pick Planeswalkers too. And you can only have one of each non-basic land card in your deck, and you usually play a multiplayer format. These new decks are all single color. This is the blue one. Here's the Teferi Planeswalker. The back is similar to a Magic card, but not exactly the same. So in here we're going to have 100 different cards, and then we'll also get to see the tokens. In this case, Teferi makes a emblem, so we'll get that too. It comes with a little insert about the deck and a rules reference card. Put this box off to the side here. So we'll dive into the cards here. There are some reprints, and then there are some new cards. I will go through every card, but I will probably only stop and talk about some of the new cards. So we'll go through the tokens quick. This time Wizards decided to do double-sided tokens. I assume they did that so they could print multiple tokens in their front and back. So here's the emblem for Teferi. He lets you activate Planeswalker abilities during other turns at instant speed, and on the back is the Star Zombie token. So here's the Fish 3/3 that when it dies becomes the Whale 6/6. And when that dies it becomes the Kraken, and on the back, and so you have multiple versions of those, and on the back you have more zombies. So you have the 3/3, the 6/6, the 9/9. Pretty cool. And then here are three ironically green ape tokens. That is because of a card a removal spell in the deck, I believe. So some more zombies. So put Teferi's on top here. So, like I said, you can have multiple basic land. So we're just going to go past all these islands. Although the artwork is pretty nice that they always pick for these. Everyone likes islands. So a whole bunch of those, and here we go. So first up is Teferi Temporal Archmage himself. Some people know he's a Magic card. He's a legendary creature. Now they decided to make him as a Planeswalker, and with these new Commander decks you can use him as your general, as it says here. Now that's only true for the 5 new Planeswalkers, but who knows what will happen in the future. So here's Stitcher Giralf. So he is from Innistrad, and he was on a bunch of cards of flavored text, but never made him himself. So him and his sister's in the black one. So the reprint general that you could use as a substitute for your Teferi is Lorthos the Tidemaker. So Ducklet Sirens, that's one of the new cards in the set. Like all sirens, it makes creatures attack. This one actually is morph, so it's kind of like a surprise. So here's Reefworm. So this one starts as a 0/1, and when it dies it becomes a 3/3, and then when that dies it becomes a 6/6, and when that dies it becomes a 9/9. So those are what the tokens are for. People are a little excited about that, even if it's just a fun casual card. Here's Exodron. So Exodron is a crazy morph card. It actually flips all creatures into morphs, even if they don't unmorph, so it's kind of crazy. That's actually a reprint. Storm Surge Kraken. So this is the Lieutenant. So he's a 5/5 for 5 with hexproof, and then if you have your general in play, he gets +2/+2, and whenever he becomes blocked you may draw 2 cards. So he's a 7/7 that you block or don't block and draw 2 cards, or block and draw 2 cards, or don't block and take 7 damage. So pretty powerful. Frost Titan. So the white Titan comes in the white one, and you get the blue Titan in the blue one. So that's good. I don't think you get all of them, but still a good cycle of cards to have. Sphinx of Draw Isle, Sphinx of Magosi, Phyrexian Ingesters of reprint also, Sphinx of Othune, Hoverguard Sweepers is new, I believe. Breaching Leviathan is definitely new. Deep Sea Kraken, Infinite Reflections, Well of Ideas is new, so this is fun. It's 6 to cast, and when you play it, you draw 2 cards, and then every other player gets to draw an extra card, and you get to draw 2. So it gives you instant card advantage, and then it always gives you more than your opponents, but helps them out also. So it encourages them a little less to destroy it, but I don't think it will last too long in EDH decks in play. Cyclonic Rift is a great finisher. Cackling Counterpart, Domineering Will, Intellectual Offerings is new, Stroke of Genius, Write About Location's a pretty staple EDH card, Aether Gale, it's a new way for blue to do a kind of board sweeping, which it doesn't really have much of at all, besides Cyclonic Rift, which is also in here. Distorting Wake, Steel Hellkite. Here's the Sapphire Medallion. So every one of the monocolored EDH decks this time comes with its respective medallion. They only printed them once before, so it's nice that people can get new art and get their hands on these who couldn't get them before. Crown of Doom is new. Never Rules Disc, so blue doesn't have a lot of sweepers, but anyone can play this one, so that's nice. Coral Atoll, Ghost Quarter, there's Cycle Land, Lonely Sandbar, Myriad Landscape, so it can fetch 2, you can tap and sag it to fetch 2 basic lands, so that's fun, even in non-monocolored decks. Remote Isle is the other Cycle Land. Tectonic Edge, Zodiac Cavern, so now we're past the rares and mythics. Azure Mage, Fathom Seer, Fog Bank, Willbender's a nice trick. A lot of these, the blue deck has a morph theme, obviously. Riptide Surveyor, Seagate Oracle, Shaper Parasite, Mauldrifter's a pretty stable EDH card as well. Brine Elemental, Fool's Demise. So here's Pognify. This actually makes that 3/3 Ape token. I'm not sure why they give you 3 of them, since you can only play 1 Pognify in a game, most likely, but Into the Royal. Turn to Frog, so some blue removal. Excludes, you gotta always have some blue counter spells. Here's a Dismiss. Call to Mind, can get some of those spells back. Compulsive Research. Concentrate with new art, that's pretty cool. Well, new art than the basic art anyway. Rush of Knowledge. So here's one of the Eldrazi, Artisan of Kozilek. Everflowing Chalice, Tomad's Crypt. Every one of them comes with a Soul Ring. That is all 5 of the colors, comes with the Soul Ring. Mind Stone. So here's the Sky Diamond, so every one of the respective monocolored decks also gets their diamond from the Diamond Cycle. The art is new, at least on cards. I'm not sure if they use it on Magic Online or not, but Swiftfoot Boots. Commander Sphere comes in each one of the decks, I believe. It's new fixing, taps for colors for your commander, and at any point you can just sacrifice it to draw a card for free, which is kind of nice. It does cost 3, but that's still pretty good. Unstable Obelisk is a decent way to have removal if you individual removal if you need it. Worn Power Stone's a nice addition this time. Assault Suit's new. Thran Dynamo also a welcome sight. Golem's Eye. And a Dreamstone Hedron. So that is the deck. I haven't gotten to play with it yet, obviously I just opened it now. I'll probably play test it a little before I cannibalize a lot of the cards into decks I want them for, but be sure to keep an eye open. I should be able to post all 5 of them soon. And thanks for tuning in.